Hello again, Purple Orchid here. Book by Susan Jeffries, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, copyright 2007 from Vermilion. She starts chapter 2 by talking about a lady called Janet who wants to go back to college after her children have gone to school. She wants to become a fashion designer. But she keeps putting it off, lifting the phone, putting it down and making excuses. Have we done it? I've done it so often. So often I have not got the confidence to pick up the phone on the first time and just go for it. I'm getting better at it and I'm not as bad as I was. She wants to call, but she keeps saying to herself, when I'm not as frightened as this and I feel better about myself, I'll call then. Susan suggests the problem really is Janet's thinking, and I have learned this in some of the things that I have studied and also when I've been looking at myself. My thinking is the problem, and I set myself up for failure by keeping telling myself I'm not good enough, they won't want to speak to me, can I do this? So I had to, and Susan Jeffries suggests that Janet has to address her faulty thinking. Susan talks about 5 truths that we really should remind ourselves of. The first truth is the fear will never go away as long as I continue to grow. So this idea is that no matter if I get myself out there and make my dreams come true, my fear of things will still be there. This self-doubt, and it's a huge fear. It's not irrational. It builds up so strongly in some people that they really believe they can't. And most of these people actually are some of the greatest workers. So she suggests that we can use tools to build up confidence in ourselves with exercises and change our relationship with fear. Truth 2, the only way to get rid of fear of doing something is to go out and do it. We have to try and the way I did it was to do one wee step at a time. Fear of doing things. Now, as I said in one of my previous videos, I had agoraphobia and it lasted 4 years. And in order to get over it, I had to face the fear of going outside. Now that took a long time, but each little step was an accomplishment for me. Going to the front door and stepping outside was a huge accomplishment, and I had to repeat it. It wasn't just the one time. I repeated it until the fear was lessened and I could go on to the next one, which also caused me fear because I had to go across the street. But you have to push through fear, and it is quite amazing when you can. Truth 3, the only way to feel better about myself is to go out and do it. As I said, trying a wee step towards something that you fear and doing it gives you some self-confidence. Then you try to accomplish the next fear, but the fear is still there. Truth 4, not only am I going to experience fear whenever I'm on unfamiliar territory, but so is everybody else. I think that's what we don't realise. When we're all invited to something, maybe a conference or something on our own, we don't know that the other people around there are probably feeling as much fear as we are. Not everybody is confident, but some people pass it off that way. So we're trying to retrain our thinking. Fear 5, push through fear, and it's less frightening than living with the uncertainty that comes with feeling hopeless. We tend to build a cocoon of safety around us. We know that there are situations over which we have no control, but we start thinking of every possible catastrophe that could happen to us. What if this, what if that? Fear permeates every fragment of our being, so we don't take risks. That we can find strength in taking those risks. When my husband divorced me after 32 years due to my alcoholism, the fear in me was dreadful. How could I ever live without Tom? How could I live on my own? How could I ever go out again? I would never go out for a meal. But I pushed through all of them, and I can do all of these things. I've become fiercely independent, although I'm back with my husband and we have a fabulous time. That was a huge lesson and a valuable lesson to me. So I'll go for now, and next time it's chapter 3. I hope to get that done today. Bye.